Alright, I'm back with another recording. So we are done with the first part of chapter 3. We're now in the second part of chapter 3, which is Threed. Yes, that's the town's actual name. It's just the word three, but with a D at the end. I don't know. I feel like when they tried to come up with a creative name to say the word three, because this is the third town of the game, like they were like, yeah, just add a D at the end. Yes, they just straight up gave up, I swear. But there's 9 drops to get here. Yeah, 9. And most of them have low drop rates, unfortunately. So it will take a long time to get all these drops here in 3 before you can move on. And another thing about it, these guys are not permanent enemies. Like, while they do spawn permanently here in Threed, if I go to Grapefruit Falls and then go to the Fly Honey Factory to fight Master Belch, then these enemies in Threed will never spawn ever again in the whole game. So we have to get their drops before progressing. Now the Trick or Trick Kid has a 4 in 120 chance of dropping a bomb. The Zombie Dog has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a bottle rocket. The Handsome Tom has an 8 in 128 chance of dropping a tin of cocoa. The Smiling Sam also has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a refreshing herb. The Smelly Ghost has an 8 in 128 chance of dropping a broken iron. The Zombie Possessor has a 2 in 128 chance of dropping a secret herb. The Urban Zombie has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a hamburger. The No Good Fly has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a boiled egg. And then finally, the Putrid Moldy Man has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a croissant. So yeah, there's a lot of drops to get. But before we start grinding for these drops, I'm going to fight the next boss, which is Boogie Tent. Wait, hold up. Okay. Oh yeah, I already geared up Jeff. So Jeff here has a hard hat, his new weapon called the Toy Air Gun. And then he also has... Dang, I just forgot. But just know that Jeff is geared up now. And just like with Paula and the Lilliput Step Sanctuary back in chapter 2, here in chapter 3, Threed is a perfect place to train Jeff up so that he can become strong enough. So yeah, after we defeat Boogie Tent, we have to check this trash can and there will be a jar of fly honey inside. And the jar of fly honey, we're gonna need this to actually fight Master Belch later in chapter 3. You know, the guy that summoned all the zombies and ghosts here in Threed. Oh, perfect. There's a target right there. But there's another unwanted target up there that we have to despawn. Alright, so here's the Trick or Trick Kid. Alright, so I want to do this fast because my dad wants to play some video games. Dude, I'm locked in, bro. Okay, we're about 22 minutes into the grind. Oh, we got it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, sir. Give me that bomb. That would be so funny out of context, if I'm being completely honest right now. And dude, I was just about to say, it's showing no sign of it dropping yet. Right, so Apple Kid is gonna call us because he has a new invention called zombie paper. And we have to use the zombie paper to get rid of the zombies blocking our path that goes to Grapefruit Falls, which we're not going to yet. Because we have to get all the drops here before I can progress the story. Okay, I'm just, for the edited version, we're just gonna skip until we save the game. So editor Mally, just go ahead and start skipping the footage. Okay, that's it for this recording. The drop took around 22 minutes. And I'll see you guys later.